Hey everybody, this is Wayne here with Grade Point Five. I wanted to get a chance and sit down and talk about something that I discovered last week when all my other problems are going on. What was really cool is that I decided, I'm gonna go get some reading material. So I ran to my local Books a Million and decided, let's pick up see what they got available. Pick up a book, maybe something to read while I'm waiting for test results and things like that. And what I found interesting is that during my adventures, I found some books from Alterna Comics. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I was like, let me check these out. Kind of flipped through them a little bit, and I said, you know what? I talk about, I need to support new alternatives when it comes to comic books and things like that. So I was like, well, you know what? Let me do it. I went in with a budget of $15. And what was really cool about it is that I ended up walking away with this many books for about $12. Yeah, and they're out of order. I didn't get like all the, I didn't get all the previous issues or anything because they weren't available at that store. I got what they had and everything, but it was a good start. I said, so I could, check things out and whatnot, and so on and so forth. But today I don't really want to talk about the books themselves. I've only read about 4 of them so far, and I will say I have liked what I've read so far. I will do I guess I could do a more official review later on. But today what I want to talk about is something that I found in each book that I found very cool and that we need more of. I will show the page first, but then I will show it on their website as well. And that's this page right here at pretty much at the end of every book, where it's telling you where the local comic shops are, where you can pick up Alterna books. I thought this was the coolest thing I have seen in a long time. I was like, you probably think, oh, that's kind of stupid. Why would you want to care about this? No, it's a big deal because this is what the big 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to call them, don't do. They don't tell you where you can pick up your books, right? They don't tell you that have a list of like you can pick up Marvel or DC or IDW or whatever at these locations, right? What's really cool about this is if you look over to their website, they have an even more detailed list, which I'm sure is updated as they get more people to carry their books. So if you check this out, they got just about every state in the union where you can buy the books in every location. So, they got see Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey. I don't know why you go to New Jersey, but, whatever. New Mexico, North Carolina. That's the greatest state in the union right here. Little disappointed. I did find out that my local shop in my town apparently is not carrying Alterna books. Might have to have a discussion with them about that because I think that would be a good idea for them to support a smaller publishing company, especially one who cares about their customers. So that was a situation where I saw that and I was like, that is really, really cool because publishers need to be able to sell their books, and if they don't have a place to sell their books, they're not going to last, right? So I thought this was really neat that hey, you can buy our books at these places. It's not preferential treatment or anything like that. It's just, hey, here's where they carry our books. That helps the publisher. It helps the distributor, which is I shouldn't say distributor, the location that sells the books. Right. So if somebody's out of town and it's like, oh, I need to pick up my Alterna books this week. Let's say they're from Kentucky, but they're in Oklahoma. It's like, oh, I'm going through Oklahoma. I'm going through Norman, Oklahoma. Oh no, Barnes and Noble carries Alterna. So I'm going to go by Norman, Oklahoma, Barnes and Noble and pick up my Alterna books. It'll be great. So that's one thing I will say. Got to give a shout out to old Peter Cimetti. Peter, by the way, get you some high res cameras and record. Get you a good profile picture, buddy. This blurry stuff just ain't gonna work out for us in the long run. So yeah, I got to give a big shout out to him. He's getting a lot of flack lately for not supporting a hashtag or any quote movement or anything, but wanting good customer service in the comic book industry. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants. Just be good to your customers, man. You don't need to be ideological about this and that and the other. Just say, as a creator, you should want everybody to buy your book. No matter what their politics are or whatever. Just buy my book. And that's what he cares about. Just buy the books. And what's really cool is like in his books, he shows you where you can buy the books. So that's amazing. So yeah, anybody who watches it, if you're not following Peter Samedi, go follow him on Twitter at Peter Samedi, and definitely follow Alterna Comics at Alterna Comics, because daggone it, this is just good old fashioned how you do it. It's almost like what I would call knock on the door advertisement, right? Hey, get this, go here and get it. You'll enjoy it, I promise. But yeah, like I said, man, check them out. Help these guys out, because they need it. And that is when I saw that, I said, that's really cool. That letting people know where you can get their comics. That is awesome. More publishers need to do that. That's just the way it is. So anyway, I wanted to make that quick video. Check us out tonight. We'll be on tonight around 8-ish. And we'll see you then. Thank you so much. Later.